All right. Well, first of all, horror movies are my favorite genre of movies to watch,
Okay, okay.
period.
Here we are, Daily Paper Cup event, New York City, with the one and only Angela Lee. First of all, tell us about Cup. Tell us about what's going on here.
So, Cup is my coffee company. It's called Coffee Uplifts People. We have a coffee shop. We have the products in Target. And Daily Paper is a brand that I've been wearing for I don't even know how long. So, it was just a nice synergy for us to come together and do these Friday events. Yeah, that's Paper Cup Fridays.
It's two super dope brands getting together, really fly stuff. But we here with Flicked Up talking about movies. Now it's almost Halloween, right?
Mhm.
Give us the people at home. They're gonna snuggle up, the pumpkin spice and all that. Let the people know a couple of your favorite flicks that you would watch around this time.
All right. Well, first of all, horror movies are my favorite genre of movies to watch,
Okay.
period. But it's hard because sometimes movies that are supposed to be scary really aren't.
Oh, no tears, please.
So my favorite movies are movies that are based on real things.
Okay.
So,
you like the real scary.
so The Exorcist, which I'm excited they put out the new version of The Exorcist. I'm definitely going to see that. But the original Exorcist, when I was young, that was one of the first horror movies I've ever seen. As a little kid, I was so scared after I saw that I couldn't even like go in the bathroom or go to sleep at night without having the light on.
It's really funny you said that. I don't know if you know, but the director of the original one, William Friedkin, he just passed.
Oh,
And they're rebooting it, like you said.
yes.
So it's a classic. I mean, it's definitely probably the landmark horror film in American cinema that changed everything. And you said you really had personal experience watching it as a child.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? So the other day I was talking to Pastor A.R. Bernard, and he was saying that he's actually performed some exorcisms and written about it. So that's a real thing.
It's
And that,
real.
by the way, is based on a true story. So I feel like anything based on a true story is always great. And The Conjuring, that brings me to The Conjuring. I feel like that was another great movie, and that's also based on a true story. But there's a whole series of that because that spawned like The Nun 2, which is out right now. But I enjoy things that I feel like could happen in real life, you know?
I mean, without a doubt, because these things are happening and people don't, and it's things that people don't talk about.
Right. And so when you see all of those, like the exorcism of, I think it was Emily Rose, yeah, The Pope's Exorcist, I watched that too. So anytime I see like a horror movie, I'm definitely gonna watch it. I also like things that are really gory. So I did enjoy Hostel,
Hostel, the original
the first one, yeah, when that came out. It's so disgusting. So imagine like, first of all, I will never stay in a hostel after that movie. I don't care. Like we just can't make it. But yeah, so things like that. It also will make you say, let me be a little bit more cautious about who I'm around or
That movie is without a doubt unbelievably scary, but it's also a really dope movie though. It's very well made. That's Eli Roth. It's really a cool movie, but yes, it is very gory and scary and may keep you out of those neighborhoods, especially in those countries. All right, so give us one scene, whether it be from The Exorcist, the original, whether it be from Hostel. What's the scariest? What's the scene that comes to your mind when you think about horror movies and you think about one that always shook you?
Okay, let me think of a scene that I mean, I think one of the scenes from the original Exorcist movie is when she threw up all over, or when her head spun around.
That's like classic Hollywood top 5 scenes of all time.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And look, even like all of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, I used to love. And it's so funny because the other day on the flight, I just watched the first one, and just seeing like a young Johnny Depp
Yeah.
in Nightmare on Elm Street was crazy. But I always feel like Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3. I remember there was a part where he was like a puppeteer, and his veins was coming out, and he was moving his hands through his veins as like a puppet, as a string.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Those movies set the precedent for a lot of stuff. That was crazy at those times. Well, we thank you so much. And this is Flicked Up out here at Daily Paper with Cup. And we out here. God bless.
Thank you.